Hi guys, and welcome to the show Maraha on this absolutely scorching day here in Dublin Bay. First off, I'd just like to apologise for the last week. I've had no tech up for ye, so it's just been a mad busy week for me, and I just didn't have any time after last weekend's bank holiday weekend. I didn't get back to Dublin late Tuesday evening, then with work and everything. I just hadn't had time. But the good news is, over the next couple of weeks, we've some new shoe releases coming. So we have the Brooks Ghost 14, we have the Saucony Endorphin Speed 2, and we also have the Clifton 8 from Hoka. So we have those shoes to look forward to, okay? Now, the long run today, we hit the 13 miles, good pace. I think it was around 7:45, 7:50, something like that, in extremely hot conditions. And I had my friend Luke along with me today, and it was a really enjoyable run. We ran out Sandy Mount around all around the Bay Area. It was really nice. Um, and what we did was near the end of the run, we kicked in the pace and a little bit of a mile and a half steady. I think I came in just over 6:40 pace, so I was really happy with that. The training this week hasn't been the best. After the bank holiday weekend, there was quite a amount of alcohol consumed, so uh, getting back on into the saddle during the week was very laboured. I met Brian on Thursday, and he'd been through the same bank holiday weekend as I had, so we took it easy on ourselves and we said we'd just do three by a mile on Thursday, and Thursday was very hot as well, and it was actually a real struggle, which was it was unusual in that it was actually easier when I was running. It was when I was stopped that I found it really hard with the heat to breathe and what have you. So we did three by a mile off 75 seconds, and I was hitting around 6:20 pace, like, so it was okay. Happy enough with that. Very happy with the run today. And then we have the half marathon next weekend. So my friend Luke that I was running with today, so me, Luke, and another former colleague of ours, Nick, Slick Nick, is calling down from Mayo, and the three of us are going to do go and do the half marathon, and gonna have a nice day. So today was another big day in regards COVID for me. I got my first dose of Pfizer.
My first view of Croke Park in a while. Hopefully, please God, all going well. We'll get to see a lot more of Croke Park this summer. Um, it's a great facility to have for the community to do things like this, but at the end of the day, it's a sporting facility, and we want to see sports played there, and we want to be able to go and attend the sports played there.
Good old US of A. Thanks very much, President Donald Trump. Feeling fine. Had it about 2 hours ago. No reaction yet. They say your arm might get a little bit sore, you might feel a little bit ill, but I feel perfectly fine. A little bit apprehensive about going for a swim. The lady said it's perfectly fine to do physical activity afterwards if you're feeling up to it. So I might head to the pool later. Now it's been great because the pools have reopened here in Ireland, and I'd always mix in swimming with my running. I think for master athletes, it's a really good way to work all the muscles in the body. It really works your core really well. It really works your lungs and your heart really well. But the great thing about it is it's zero, more or less zero impact. So you can do a hard session in the pool, and your joints and your muscles aren't beat up after it. So got back in Tuesday night, and what I'd always do when I get back swimming is just swim a kilometre and take it from there. Keep swimming a kilometre each time until the pace picks up and I start to get a little bit faster before I start doing more specific training in the pool. So I swam, I swam yesterday. I did, I think swam 1941 for the cave, which is going in the right direction because the other ones had all been around 20 minutes. So starting to get a little bit faster. I'd hope to be getting down closer to around 18 minutes before I'd start to think about throwing in faster and tempo swims and what have you. But when we get to that point, which will be pretty quick, like, because um, swimming is pure technique, and I'm reasonably good technique wise, and my fitness will be pretty decent. So it should take me maybe a week or two. So hopefully by this time next week, if I keep getting my swims in, that'll be in the position to kick on and start doing more specific sessions in the pool.
Really apt sign there on Jones's Road outside Croke Park, where history and hope belong. Really apt.
So there's a huge amount of athletics going on at the moment, which is great to see. Here in Ireland, we had the AI Games over this weekend, which is all up on YouTube as well. And what I was really enjoying during the week watching was the colleges, Division One colleges in the States. Some of the races are absolutely fantastic. I'd highly recommend that you watch the men's 5,000 meters. It was an absolutely fantastic race and a fantastic finish. There's some super athletes coming we're going to see now coming from the States for this Olympics that you mightn't be too familiar with. So I'd really recommend checking out all of that. It's all up on YouTube. You'll find it no problem. Some great racing, and Hayward Field now in Oregon is absolutely amazing. The job they've done with it. It's such a fantastic looking facility. It must be an absolute pleasure for the athletes to compete in it. It would be an aim of mine someday to go and visit Hayward Field and take in a track meet there would be absolutely great. So the week coming, we have the half marathon next Sunday. So what I'd normally do, because I'm not aiming to race this race, which sounds kind of silly, but I'm using it as a training tool. So I've only hit 13 miles my long run, and this is a 13-mile race, so I approach it very cautiously. Under normal circumstances, I'd knock in a few training sessions during the week, but I think I'll be quite cautious during the week as well. I'll swim away and just do easy runs and hopefully be nice and fresh for the race next Sunday and take it very cautiously. I don't want to get halfway through it and be spent and still have like six miles to go. It wouldn't be very enjoyable or pleasurable. I want to go out there and have an enjoyable run and come away with a positive result. So my aim would be to hopefully just get under 90 minutes. Now, that for me under normal circumstances would be quite so. I could run when I'm in good shape, I could run a 90-minute half marathon just in a training session. Um, but I'm not. I'm a lot heavier than normal. I'm not nowhere as fit as I'd normally be. I'm trying to get back to there. So I'm going to target 90 minutes, which is in around 650 pace mile. Now, the key for me will be this guy, the Saucony Endorphin Pro. Now, I think I can achieve that 650 pace in a regular shoe, but I'm going to be wearing this guy now. Really excited about going traveling in this guy. Um, as you've seen from my previous video on this guy, I'm really excited about the shoe. Anytime I ran in it, it's been a very positive experience. So hopefully next weekend, this will give me that 10-15 second, hopefully a mile pace. It'll be really interesting to see what happens. And I'll fill you in completely on it after the race next weekend. But Saucony, yay, all the way. So yeah, that's it. I hope you're all enjoying the fine weather. I hope you're drinking plenty of water to keep yourself really well hydrated. Bit of sunscreen and not too much alcohol. Hopefully, sun and alcohol don't go well together, but it's hard not to have a few beverages in such good conditions. I hope you're all enjoying the weekend and you had a really enjoyable long run this weekend and it was very safe. And thanks very much for tuning in, guys. Take care and we'll see you soon.